Well, hello, Bodyblade Ohana. All right, so I just want you to know, I just pulled Gisella out of the sides here. She's never done any Bodyblade before, and we are going to learn how to do the hip and thigh sculptor for the very first time. And for those of you who are having difficulty with it, I'm going to show you some steps that will help you get this done. All right, so the first thing I want you to do, by the way, nice to meet you. Thank you for being so nice. Dial 10, a little publicity for Dial 10. There we go. So let's take both of your hands and we'll put them in front of your body like so. And I want you to take shoulder width apart and slightly bend your knees so we're unlocking your pelvis. And by doing that, we help to activate the core muscles a little bit more. Now, this is what's so important about doing the hip and thigh sculptor correctly. It's not about how strong you are, but it's about how quickly you can change direction to match the rhythm of the body blade. So you'll see that if we move like this, let's do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's too slow. So what I want Gisella to learn how to do is to move quicker. So I'm going to say within an inch of either side of my hand, I want you to move your hands back and forth quickly. You see how I want you to practice this. Now you can look in the mirror, like pop, 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 pop. You hear that kind of the metronome in your mind. Now when you can move that quickly back and forth, now you're ready to put the body blade in your hand and try to activate that. So let's hold on to the body blade. Let's do a lace grip. So you're going to do bilaterally the same thing. Now, if we were to move slowly again, so I want you to move slowly like we did in the beginning, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. All you have is a stick in your hand. And for a lot of you, what you're probably doing is you're trying to tighten up your muscles and you're moving back and forth thinking how strong you need to be. But this is not about strength. This is about coordination and rapidly moving the blade back and forth. So the exercise we just did where we moved your hands very quickly, duplicate that. So here it is, right here, moving quickly. Now notice that Gisella's hands are not moving more than an inch, and that's what I want. I always like to say that the person who looks like they're doing the least is doing the best. She's matching the rhythm of the blade. Now the blade is activated, and you'll notice it's not flexing more than 2 or 3 inches. It's not about how big the flex is, but rather how well you match the rhythm. Her core muscles are now activated. Her chest, her shoulders, everything is working. Hips are working. You see how the hips are rotating because if we both do this together, you see both of our pelvis rotates equally to match the rhythm of the blade. Now, the harder you push and pull, even though you're matching that rhythm, you will see a larger flex. Okay, that's how beautifully it works. Now, let's assume, go ahead and rest for just a minute. Now, if you're not alone and you may have somebody who can help you, if working your hands that way doesn't help you at first, I'm going to ask you to keep that position. And I'm going to move you, and you just relax. If you have somebody in the house that can maybe push and pull the body blade while you're holding on to it, this will also help you get a feeling for that rapid movement, the rapidly changing directions that you need. You do that for about 30 seconds with somebody's help, and then you go ahead and you do it on your own, and then you match that rhythm. But the steps that I just showed you, I think, by yourself, that's the most important thing, is to rapidly get that movement, match the coordination, don't worry about how strong you are, and you'll find that this will help. Now, of course, with all body blade exercises, light grip, you don't want to have a death grip on it. You're not pushing everything into the forearms, like holding on to a little baby or a raw egg, very, very gently on the blade. Work on your speed. Do it in front of a mirror because that will also help you. Gisella, you have done brilliantly. And she's never seen body blade before, 30 seconds before we did this DVD for you. So I hope that helps, Bodyblade Ohana. Have a beautiful day.